And welcome to B.LEAGUE playoffs here this Friday afternoon. It's going to be a great one. The best team so far with the best record in the league, Utsunomiya Brex, with a 49-11 card, take on the Sunrockers Shibuya here at the Brex Arena. An excellent crowd here, obviously, because this is where they begin their quest for a title for both these squads. As we take a look at Utsunomiya Brex, as we mentioned, the team with the best record all throughout the playoffs will now be seeded number 1. That is the start of the B.LEAGUE season, second part of the season here. We got the playoffs. Quarterfinal action starts right here, right now. We're glad you're joining us. Anthony Suntay here with the call. And when you take a look at these two squads, they have actually faced each other already so many times in the past. Looking at their history, they faced each other 50 times, with the Brex winning 30 games and Sunrockers Shibuya winning 20. But more than anything else, obviously you'd like to be able to look at just the last 4 games, just this season alone, because this makeup here for both these squads obviously has changed through the years. They face each other in a doubleheader, October 24 and October 25. October 24, that was won by Brex with a score of 97-66. So they lorded it over there in that first encounter here this season. The very next day, they won once again, but they won by a nail-biter with a score of 78-77. They face each other twice once again in January. That's January 30 and 31, another doubleheader. January 30, that was won by the Sunrockers Shibuya, 77-71, winning that game by 6 points. And then the last time these two teams faced off, it was a 67-62 victory by Brex. There you're seeing the action of that nail-biter last October 25. Well, these two teams are so evenly matched, though head-to-head here this season, it's a 3-1 advantage. Another time these two teams faced each other, it's always another epic matchup whenever we have these two squads facing each other. The imports, as expected, will be carrying the heavy load for both these squads. When you take a look at Utsunomiya Brex, they've got Jeff Gibbs, LJ Peak, Ryan Rossiter, their naturalized player, and Josh Scott. Those are the key reinforcements. There with a big slam, as you can see. That's going to be Jackson on the other end. So the main players for the Sunrockers Shibuya, Charles Jackson, who you saw with the slam there. You've got James Michael McAdoo and Ryan Kelly. Kelly, familiar to a lot of the fans who have been following the NBA because he did play for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was the 48th pick in 2017. They're 67-62. The Brex winning that one. That was their last game. That was January 31st. But for a lot of the experts, they say you throw all those results out the window because this is a best-of-3 series. So all the past wins don't really mean anything at this particular point in time. You need to be able to win this game right here, right now. A lot of the young Japanese stars for their respective squads will also play a big factor in bringing a W to their respective squads. We have Leo Vendrame, who is part of the national team, was the Rookie of the Year in 2016-2017. And he will be handling that ball a whole lot together with Kohei Sekino, who has been thrust into the starting lineup. A couple of games we've done this year Coach Tsutomu Isa would opt to go with Ryosuke Watanabe. But today, he will be coming off the bench. For the squad of Coach Ryuzo Anzai, he will be looking at Makoto Hiejima. He is part of the national team. He was injured for quite a while, and they're hoping that he'll be back in action here for their squad today. Yasuki Endo, a defensive monster, has started a couple of games, will be starting once again here. And so a lot will be riding on the defensive shoulders of Endo. Hironori Watanabe, and he's well known for Nabe time with his three-pointers, will also play a big role for his squad. We're set for tip-off at 6:10 international time, actually Manila time more than anything else. 7 p.m. Japan time. There you have the lineup for both these squads. It's looking like it's going to be a mouth-watering affair for both these teams and their respective fans. They've been looking for quite a while for this one. There were a couple of no-bearing games that were played last weekend just for seedings more than anything else, but Utsunomiya Brex really got the top seeding from actually, about 2 weeks ago. They've had the top seeding already locked up. We've come in a little bit earlier here. We normally come in at 6 to give us a little bit more time to break down this matchup as we take a look at the season stats. Utsunomiya Brex with 81.3 points, as you can see there on your screens. Sunrockers Shibuya with 84.7. The three-point numbers shooting just about equal from long distance. 34% for the Brex, 33% here for Shibuya. And even from the field, not that much difference as well. 70% for Shibuya and 68.4 for Brex. These two teams match up so well. And even if Sunrockers Shibuya actually had double the amount of losses, as I mentioned, it's not really going to matter here. All the records are back to zero. Both these teams just need 2 wins here in the quarterfinals to move on as they try to inch closer towards the title here. This season, more than any, has been really anybody's or any team's for the taking, for the grabbing. We're just about ready to get underway here. We're coming to you live from the Brex Arena. Anthony Sunday with the call. Glad you're joining us as we have the officials handling proceedings here. Our referees for our very first quarterfinal match for this season. We got referee Abe, referee Kano, and referee Hayasaki. There we got the starters for Sunrockers Shibuya. Slight twist. We have Kohei Sekino starting out together with Leo Vendrame, Charles Jackson. They also have Kenta Hirose and Ryan Kelly. Now we have the home squad. For sure, they're going to get a rousing applause here at the Brex Arena. We have Utsunomiya Brex.
たちと共に戦ってください。ブレックスはあくまでもチャレンジャー。ブレックスに関わる全ての力を集結し、最大の目標を果たすべく今こそ一つになりましょう。ブレックスネーション全員で立ち向かおう、あの頂点まで。それでは宇都宮ブレックス本日のメンバーの発表です。まずはベンチメンバーから。Number 0 Yuta Thomason. Number 4 Jeff Gibbs. Number 6 Makoto Higeshima. Number 7, Itis. Number 10, Kosuke Takeuchi. Number 13, Hironori Watanabe. Number 31, Shuhei Kitagawa.
Those are the players coming off the bench here for Utsunomiya Brex, and now we have the starting five.
Starting lineup for your Utsunomiya Brex. Number 40, Joska. Number 22, Ryan Rosa. Number 5, LJ Number 18, Seiji Ikaruga. And number 9, Yusuke Endo. Head coach, Antai Rito. We are Utsunomiya Brex.
The die has been cast now as you see the starting five for the home squad, Utsunomiya Brex. Starting out with their usual starters that they've had all throughout this season. LJ Peak, Yasuke Endo, Seiji Ikaruga, Ryan Rossiter, and Josh Scott. On the other side, they're starting out with Sekino, Vendrame, Jackson, Hirose, and Kelly. The odds makers can't decide which team has got the upper hand. Yes, Utsunomiya Brex has a better record at 49-11 in the regular season. Sunrockers Shibuya with 38-22. But at the end of the day, in a 3-game series, it's anybody's game. Good look there at Coach Tsutomu Isa. Hoping to steal one here. Utsunomiya Brex, by virtue of a better record, will have home court advantage. Coach Anzai hoping they get victory number 1 here. Game number 2 is tomorrow at 7. Do join us for that, but all eyes focused on this one as we're underway. The quest for the title, the real quest begins right now. Quarter-final number 1. Utsunomiya up against Shibuya. Vendrame stops, pops, will miss. Only one attempt at the basket there. They give it up. It's now with Karuga. Open 3! Gonna miss there. Vendrame once again. That's a good option. Try to go to Kelly and go to him early. He will misfire though. Scott with the rebound. He's got 2 boards. LJP likes to handle the basketball. But Rossiter is their main man, quarterbacking. They'll give it up to LJ. Peak through the defense, goes all the way home. First points on the board for Utsunomiya Brex. They're up 2-0. Once again, calling out the play. Kelly will attack. Door shot on him there by Josh Scott. Shot clock's at 6. At 5. Long 3. No. The tip's going to go to the wrong individual. Kelly gives it up. And stepping on the sideline. That's got to hurt. That was an open 3 there for Sekino. He missed the shot anyhow. Well, you can feel the tension in the air here inside the Brex arena. Rossiter will give it up. Peak once again. Tries to attack the defense, gives it up. Rossiter quickly picked up his dribble. That's quite surprising. Back to Rossiter. Rossiter with a floater. A little bit too strong. Jackson picks up his first board. A little bit of a scoring drought from both these squads to start things off. Chalk that up to maybe a little bit of nerves. This is the first game of the second part of the season. There's the steal. 2-on-1 break. They give it up. Scott will knock that through. 4-0. Wasn't a perfectly run fast break, but in the end, Utsunomiya with another bucket. Vendrame looking for space. Will hoist up a 3 and hit that one. First points on the board for Sunrockers Shibuya, courtesy of one of their main men, member of the national team, Leo Vendrame. Bounce pass is going to work. Little breakdown on defense there. Kenta Hirose will pick up the personal, making sure there was no easy basket and 1 opportunity. Scott a little bit strong on that one. Josh Scott with good averages of 11 points, 8 rebounds. Gets the second one to drop. 3 minutes gone here. And only 5 points for Utsunomiya, 3 for Shibuya. Kelly. Let's see if he's going to try to be a little bit more aggressive here. He gets it. Steps back and hits. We're tied at 5. Good idea to go to Ryan Kelly early. He's got the hot hand. He has had the hot hand all throughout the season. And a couple of game winners for his squad as well. But Kelly will pick up the first personal there as he tries to play defense down low against Scott. That is where Scott might have the advantage. Kelly complaining a little bit about that foul, but he did swipe at the basketball. Quick substitution here. As we have Kosuke Ishii checking in. Quick play inside, and LJ Peak's got 4 points. And another 2-point lead for Brex. That's why you cannot nap on defense. Inside. Jackson just put it up. He's going to head to the line for 2 free throws. Jackson always inside that paint with a quick seal. Duty foul called there on Seiji Ikaruga. Ikaruga's first. Kind of a slow start for both these squads, but that's to be expected. Jackson with a poor free throw there. Charles Jackson has been averaging 26 minutes with norms of 16 points, 9 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Misses both. Scott with another rebound. He's got 3. They push it forward. Here's Scott making a quick spin. Charles Jackson has to be a little tougher. They're applying FIBA rules here in the B-League, and there's a lot of physicality allowed. But Josh Scott's going to pick up a foul there. It's going to be Scott's first. So 1 foul on Scott, 1 foul on Charles Jackson. Check that on Ryan Kelly. Still a 4-point lead enjoyed here by Brex. Back to Kelly, why not? He'll give it up. 2-man game with Vendrame. 3 on the way. Yes! That's 2 threes already for Shibuya. And the youngster Ishii knocks that one down coming off the bench. Immediate firepower. That's the lead down to 1. Scott on the outside. Keep asking for it, doesn't get it. Rossiter trying to get into position. Couldn't move because Sekino was holding on to him. And a foul will be called on Kohei Sekino. Watch it once again. Rossiter is going to be a marked man here. The naturalized player for Utsunomiya Brex. First entry here of Yamauchi for Sunrockers Shibuya. Yamauchi's one of those tough players. Peak, sidesteps, and gets another bucket. Pretty good start here for LJ Peak. He's got 6 points. Just a 3-point lead enjoyed by Brex. Past the halfway mark, the first period. Jackson. Might be a good idea to attack the defense. Josh Scott, he's got 2 personal fouls, but they go the other way. Open 3, bang! Yosuke Endo there. 6-point lead, the biggest of the contest for either squad. They got a steal. And Peak all the way through. That's going to force the hand of Shibuya. Call for timeout. Coach Tomo Isa wants to talk things over with this squad. They got to take better care of the basketball. 3-on-1 fast break. Peak all the way through. Shuto Tawatare there on your screens, making his first entry. And the pure shooter is on the court. You gotta space it out a little bit better. Trying to get it to Kelly. Finally, they get it to him. Makes his move inside the paint. Gliding, misfiring. Rossiter saves it, but he will step on the baseline. In the ball game is Hironori Watanabe. He was playing defense there on Kelly. That was a good call. He stepped on the baseline right before he was able to issue that pass. Jeff Gibbs in the ball game for the first time for Brex. McAdoo making his first entrance as well, and he rattles that one through. James Michael McAdoo, part of the Warriors squad that won a championship. He's got championship pedigree. Hopefully that rubs off on his Shibuya squad. Rossiter, step back three, back rim. That should have been a backing violation. They say play on. Excellent footwork there. Everything but the basket. Complaints all around once again. The players not happy with the way the referees have been calling this match so far. Well, that looked like two Shibuya players going for the same rebound. But it's going Shibuya's way. Takeuchi's gonna check in. Kosuke Takeuchi, 6'9" center for the Brex squad. McAdoo will give it up. Yamauchi handling. McAdoo up high, gives it back to Yamauchi. Nice move there and a slam dunk by James Michael McAdoo. He's got 4 points coming off the bench. That's the lead down to 4. 2.5 remaining here. Coach Hayes is also checked in. Hayes played Division I basketball in the United States. All the way through there is the big boy, Jeff Gibbs. Lead is back up to 6. Chance now of defense. Yamauchi inside the paint. This is going to be kicked by the big man, Takeuchi. Pretty low scoring here for Shibuya. As Leo Vendrame checks back in. They need his veteran leadership. Coach Isa sending him back in. He did start this ball game. Usually comes in at the early part of the second. Vendrame misfires. There's Jackson for 2. Basket and 1. Charles Jackson is a handful inside. They're much stronger inside when you have that combination of Charles Jackson and James Michael McAdoo on the court for the same time. 1:55 remaining here in the first period. It's a 4-point lead enjoyed by Brex. That last timeout was called by Coach Anzai for Utsunomiya. Obviously, he's got to try to make a little bit of adjustments because now he's got two opposing imports who like to really crash the boards inside. Ryan Kelly likes to operate a little bit more outside that paint. But with McAdoo and Charles Jackson inside, this squad has got to be wary of cleaning up those defensive boards. Charles Jackson can knock that down. He's missed 2 free throws already. Minute 42 remaining here in the first canto. The outside. Jeff Gibbs will give it up. Gets it. He'll bring it inside. He's an inside operator. He's going to miss. Jackson with the rebound. Going to bring it down himself and then eventually might lose it. Gibbs, good effort. Helter-skelter basketball is what we're witnessing here. Both these squads willing to get down and dirty. Watch that last piece of action. Taves with the rebound. Actually, Taves with a foul. Not wanting to give up an easy basket. That's a smart foul. One more foul and it's going to be free throws here. McAdoo making sure he got the body contact, put it up. Takeuchi's going to pick up a personal and 2 free throws coming the way of James Michael McAdoo. Got him up in the air. Made sure there was contact. Now would like to bring his team to within 2. Here we have Utsunomiya Watanabe checking in for the first time here in this quarterfinal match. There were a few games that Watanabe actually started for Sunrockers Shibuya. Another miss there from the free throw line. Actually, Shibuya has yet to make a free throw. They're 0 for 4. For 5. Wow. Shibuya still down by 4. Gibbs with the handoff. Taves gives it up to their big man. Takeuchi will misfire. 1 against 3 on the rebound. Stays here with Brex. Under a minute to be played. 2-man game. Taves hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs sidestep. Will misfire. McAdoo might lose it though. And does. Jeff Gibbs with an approval looking at the referee saying thank you very much for the call. 35.6 seconds remain. There is Watanabe. Watanabe of Brex. Hironori. Well known for his nabe time whenever he hits those threes. Coming back in is Josh Scott. Productive first quarter so far. We got a brand new 14 to work with. Gibbs gives it up. Watanabe. Almost lost it. So it's Watanabe up against Watanabe. 5 seconds remains in the shot clock here for Brex. They go to the corner. Quick jumper. Not going to work. Kelly with the rebound. Kelly, more of an offensive player. Nice stopper on the outside. Now try to make his move. They set up a 3. That rattles out. Putback's not going to work. Charles Jackson can't believe he missed from point-blank range. But the first 10 minutes of action here in our first quarterfinal for the B-League season playoffs. is in the books. It's 18-14. Brex up. It's been a low-scoring affair here. First quarterfinal match of the B-League playoff for the 2020-2021 season. 4-point lead enjoyed by Brex as we enter the second period. Big story here for Shibuya as they've missed all 5 of the free throws that they were given. Taves all the way through, no! That'll rattle out. The pass a little bit too strong. Turnovers also a pretty big story here. Shibuya already with 5 turnovers, only 1 for Utsunomiya Brex. The main factors why Shibuya is trailing here by 4. At this stage, can't blame anybody but themselves. Foul's going to be called there. A quick one. Called on Kenta Hirose. Nice to see Makoto Hiejima back in action. The 30-year-old member of the Japan national squad was injured for a time. He's got decent averages. 10 points, 3 assists. He'll need his scoring sock. Back in the interior, they pick it out. Defensive rebound, going right back to Brex. Hiejima had the opportunity there, just missing. Another turnover. Overshooting it, Scott with the rebound. So many opportunities inside for the boys in white. They just can't seem to convert. That might be an offensive foul. It is. That's going to go against Jeff Gibbs. Watch it here. He might have extended a little bit. Those are what they call bang-bang plays. It's really so hard to tell. It just depends on the angle of the referee. A minute and a half gone. Nobody scoring here in the second period. Vendrano picks up the dribble, gives it up. They gotta go for that basket. Jackson carving out some space and hits. There definitely was a foul, no foul called. But as far as Shibuya is concerned, they're just down by 2. Hiejima now. Hiejima thought about it, gets away. Take the pass, went all the way home. All that international experience really serving him to good stead there. three on the way for Shibuya. Bang! Morizane is a rookie, but not playing like one. Saw some space, took advantage. Answering back with a three is Watanabe. Nabe time! That is one gentleman you cannot leave open. And he will get the crowd into it here. 4-point lead once again by Brex. Over the head pass there. Trying to find McAdoo. McAdoo's going to be replaced once again as Ryan Kelly checks in. Yamauchi will also enter as well. Quick substitutions being done here by Coach Isa. Peak's going to enter once again. Looks like an open door here for Shibuya. The players coming in and out with just about 2 minutes of actual game time. Spotting up for three from the side. Works! Another big basket there. Scott's going to try to bully his way. Rossiter to the side. Ijima can't hit. Jackson. The lob. Not able to get to him. Here's Ijima. Will be fouled by Yamauchi. Nothing Yamauchi could really do there. He's coming up with a duty foul. 6:43 remaining. Just a 1-point lead enjoyed by Brex. Scott on the outside. Gives it up. Peak. Peak once again. There's no stopping Peak when he wants to make a B to the basket. He's got another layup. He's got 3 of them already here tonight. Holding out for balance is Ishii. That time they go to Scott. Jackson with an acrobatic move. That's going to drop and that's going to count. Watch it once again. Lob pass from Ishii. There was the contact. Ikaruga is going to pick up a personal. Question is, can they make their free throws? 0 out of 5 from the 15-foot line by the Sunrockers Shibuya. 3 misses already here. Now 4, courtesy of Charles Jackson. There seems to be a lid on that rim. At least from 15 feet. Makes it inside. Scott will miss. Putback's going to work there. Nice work put in by Ikaruga. Always around the basket, always around the ball. Turning garbage into gold there. Lead is back up to 3. Jackson gives it up. Extra pass. Sekino, no. Ikaruga. We'll give it up to Rossiter. Rossiter, nice spin. Perfect pass. Josh Scott on the board once again. Josh Scott now with 7 points to go with 4 rebounds. Peak leads their team with 10 points. Sekino attacks. No foul call. Play on. The referee say here's Peak once again. Second time Yamauchi's had to come up with a foul just to stop the fast break, which is going to bring us to an official timeout. Watch it once again. Just making body contact, just enough for the referees to call that. We'll step away. We've got a good one here coming to from the Brex Arena.
半戦第2クォーター残り時間は4分58秒スコアは29対24ブレックス5点のリードです。
The B-League playoffs starts right here, right now, as we have Utsunomiya Brex hosting the Sunrockers Shibuya. Our first quarterfinal match. It's a 5-point lead enjoyed by Utsunomiya Brex at 29-24 as we pass the midway point of the second period. It's been a tight one all throughout. We've had only one tie. And it's been led essentially all the way by Utsunomiya Brex. Another foul going to be called there inside the paint. Halting proceedings once again. Shibuya already with 14 fouls. One more is going to be free throws for Brex. Rossiter will give it up. Not surprised Rossiter has picked up his dribble. Hiyajima! No! Black's taking those baskets and putting up the shot. They missed that time. National team member against national team member. Here's Vendrame. Vendrame now will hit the line for 2 shots. A foul from Makoto Hiyajima. These two players know each other quite well. Numerous practices for the national squad. Not to mention numerous times they face each other here in the B-League. Vendrame now on the line. Leo Vendrame, averaging 23 minutes on the floor every time he gets to play. Good norms of 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. They makes the second one as well. Kazana lead 3. Nice swing. Peak all the way. LJ Peak now with 12 points. He's looking to score every single time he touches that basketball. He's already at his average. 12 points of contact. And we're still in the first half. We go to McAdoo. McAdoo falling away. It'll hit. James Michael McAdoo. Now with 6 points. Rossiter didn't content to just distribute. And now he explodes to the basket. Rossiter with his first points of the contest. He's got 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Wants to make sure he gets his teammates involved before taking over in the fourth period if he needs to. That's his role with the Japanese national squad as well. Be the orchestrator. McAdoo against Rossiter. McAdoo gets away, overshoots. Vendrame can't put it through. Scott. Now Rossiter. That's a very poor foul from McAdoo. But that's going to be free throws. McAdoo can't believe it. Well, McAdoo is impeding the progress there of Josh Scott. 2 free throws for Josh Scott here. Scott with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Now add to his tally. Short of that one. Looked like he pulled the string when he took that first shot. Make it a 6-point lead. It's through. Nice look there at Coach Anzai. He likes what he sees so far. His team has been in the driver's seat from the get-go. They led 4-0. And they've never looked back. There was a tie at 5. Getting to the ball first is Hiyajima. Gibbs We'll get it back. Rossiter. Looks like they're giving Rossiter the open look from the outside. The Peak would rather take it inside and hits once again. LJ Peak with 14 points to lead all scorers. The lead is back up to its biggest at 8. Peak is not looking to pass. Makes a quick spin, knocks it through. Two minutes, 33 seconds remain before the halftime break. We've had an exciting one here at the Brex Arena. And Utsunomiya showing the way. That might be an 8-second violation. It is! Put up there by Yasuki Endo. He was the starter here. Nice swipe. It's going to be another turnover here for Shibuya. Already with 8 turnovers. Just 3 for the home squad. Rossiter hands it off. Gibbs misses. LJ Peak with the offensive rebound. Just a lot more effort coming from the Brex players. Defensively, offensively, grabbing the loose balls. They're all over the place. It's going to earn them another possession here. 2 minutes and change remaining here in the first half. Rossiter will give it up. Ujima looking like himself here. Hands it off. 3-pointer there! Knocked down by Endo. And the lead is ballooned to 11. Biggest lead of the ball game for either squad at 39-28. They need his scoring. Puts that one through. Seems like he's letting the game come in a little bit too much though. Let's see if he tries to be a little bit more aggressive come the third period. Bounce pass inside, nobody's gonna stop Gibbs. Jeff Gibbs scoring once again. He's got 4 points. Allowing LJ Peak to really take the scoring cudgels. Kelly, short, Rossiter with a rebound. A minute remains. Perfect pass. Ujima with a spin. Falling away, will miss. It's good defense there from Jackson. Kelly will get it back. Kelly for 3. No. Another rebound there for Rossiter. Rossiter now with 4 boards. Might be looking for 2 for 1. Peak once again all the way home. Nobody stopping Peak. He's got 16 points. Way above his conference average of 12 markers. Shot Clock is off. And Kelly's got a score here. Now 2 free throws, 2.7 seconds remain. Still time for Utsunomiya Brex if they want. But Kelly made sure he got the contact there from Gibbs. Gibbs said he was just standing his ground. Very wise of Kelly to be moving towards the side as Taves checks in. Endo will take his seat. He did his job defensively and offensively, hitting that last three. Timeout will be called by Utsunomiya Brex. Coach Anzai will probably design a pattern that he want to run here for the final 2.7 seconds. .7 seconds remain here. 2 free throws for Ryan Kelly. Makes the first. That's going to improve their shooting percentage from the free throw line. It was at 25%. 2 out of 8. Now it is 3 out of 9. Another miss there from Kelly. Last second heave! That hit the front of the rim there for Jeff Gibbs rather. That's going to end scoring. That's going to end play here. First 2 quarters done at the Brex Arena. And it's 43 for Utsunomiya, 31 for Shibuya. It's halftime here at the Brex Arena as we take a look at the action from the first two quarters of play, our very first quarterfinal for this year's B.LEAGUE playoffs. It's Utsunomiya Brex hosting the Sunrockers Shibuya. Utsunomiya Brex, the team with the best record in the league. Both these squads didn't have a pretty good first period. Only 18 points for Utsunomiya, 14 points for Shibuya. But things started to pick up in the second period when Utsunomiya had 25 markers against Shibuya 17. We're going to show you the numbers in a little bit. But one of the main reasons why Brex is on top is because of great outside shooting. There's a nice shot from the outside from Endo. They shot much better from the field. Not necessarily from three-point distance, but lording it over inside the paint. And we're going to show you the points in the paint a little bit later on, just so you can see what had happened in the first two quarters of play. McAdoo with a slam there. One of the very few points they've had inside the paint. Gibbs getting down and dirty. That didn't result in a turnover though, because Gibbs gave it right back off the pass. First quarter ended 18-14. And then Charles Jackson went to work. He did miss 5 free throws though. And then Hiyajima joining the fray. Nice three from the outside there from Morizane. But it's Nabe time. Again, carving out some space. Acrobatic shot there. Works. Problem for Charles Jackson. Just could not buy a free throw in the first two periods. Rossiter, one of his few attempts inside. He's been coming up with a few assists here and there. Rossiter finished with 2 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Endo with another shot from the outside. He has 2 3-pointers. As we'll show you the numbers right before we get to the third quarter. There they are. It's 43-31. Shooting much better from 2-point distance at 59 to 50%. That's the main reason why they're on top. Overall from the field, Brex shooting 54%, only 42% for Shibuya. They took better care of the basketball, only 3 turnovers as compared to already 8 turnovers for Shibuya. But this is what we're talking to you about. Big numbers, 32-12. Those are the points in the paint. When you take a look at the assist numbers, it's +5 for Brex. Rebounding, also +5 at 2015. So a very good first two quarters for Utsunomiya Brex, especially for that man on your screens. LJ Peak leading all scorers with 16 points. He's only averaging 12 points a contest. Now already 16 as we enter the second half. Ryan Kelly, personally I feel he needs to get going. And he has. If you look at their games all throughout the season, Kelly likes to be able to operate a little bit more come the second half, especially in the fourth period. Right now with his team down by a lot. They've got some catching up to do. They're down by 12. The lead once stood at 43-30 at 13 points. Nice smile there coming from Charles Jackson. He's missed a couple of gimmies inside. That would have added to their points in the paint, not to mention their points on the board. Third quarter's underway here at the Brex Arena. Anthony Stai with the call. Thank you very much for joining us for B.LEAGUE Action Playoff Edition. Kelly will give it up. Ventrame for 3. Back rims that one. Josh Scott with another rebound. Scott started out the first period with 3 straight defensive boards. Endo. To Rossiter. Rossiter. That's going to be a 3-second violation. That's a good call. Josh Scott was looking over at Rossiter saying, you should have taken that shot. You had the fall away. Opted to make the pass, and hence a turnover here on their first offensive possession. It's going to be a kick on Ikaruga. Ikaruga's in there for defensive purposes. Coach Isa must have had a really long talk with his squad. Vendram. Pass Ikaruga. High off the glass and hits. It's going to cut the lead down to 10. Rossiter goes inside to Scott. Ikaruga. Cross-court pass. Endo for 3. Bang! Lead is back up to 13. Ikaruga finding Endo there. To stay on the opposite side, the weak side as they call it. And his teammates are found it. He's got 9 points. Kelly will get denied. Peak will be stopped in his track there by Vendrame. Had to do that. Peak is on a roll. He was looking for another 2 points. Big block there from Josh Scott. Scott really filling up the stat sheet. Jackson with a tip and a steal. He might have been better served just taking it himself. Ikaru comes down to save the day, at least for that occasion. (46-33) is our tally. Baseline inbound. They go to Jackson. Now Kelly. Kelly from the free throw line. Money. Like a little bit more aggressive is being shown here by Ryan Kelly, the former Los Angeles Lakers. Endo's more effective spotting up. Ikaruga now. Scott puts it up, will miss, will get his own rebound, carving out some space, will miss again. Scott the third time, knocks it through. Scott now in double digits. Not to mention the fact that he picked up 2 rebounds there. Second rebound, puts it up. Josh Scott now with 10 points, 7 boards. Making sure that everything's in order with Ryan Rossiter. These Japanese referees are very accommodating. Scott rattles out. The lead now is at 15. 13 rather. 48-35. Matching the biggest lead earlier. Kelly with handoff, Vendrame. Looking for some space. They go inside. Jackson makes his move. Goes to his stronger right hand. Will miss. Rossiter looks inside. Scott is looking for another 3-point play. That was a perfect lead pass from Rossiter. Nothing Vendrame could do but to foul him. 2 free throws coming up for Josh Scott, who just missed a free throw a few seconds earlier. Makes the first. We got an excellent crowd here at the Brex Arena. And why not? They're here to support their Utsunomiya Brex squad. And the lead is up to 15. Some changes there in the roster. Coach Isa trying to look for a combination that can get his squad back. They've been trailing all throughout this match after a very quick Utsunomiya 4-0 blast. To start off this contest, they've never looked back. Kelly. There's a double team. Has to give it up. Falling away. Nice block. Rossiter. 3-on-3 break. Rossiter. Easy handoff there to Scott. Banging heads. It's Rossiter with a player from Shibuya. That looks like Vendrame. Let's see if we can get that on the replay. Here's that last piece of action. The handoff. Trying to run back. Actually, Vendrame was standing right there. Rossiter didn't see him. And Rossiter is still down. We'll check on him when we come back. The non-partisan fans were expecting and hoping for a close one. But Utsunomiya breaks the team with the best record in the league at 49-11, showing everybody just why they're at number 1. They lead this one by 17. A lot of time still remaining though. More than enough time for Shibuya to get back in this one. But it starts with this offensive thrust, and then they need some defensive stops. Rossiter had to take a seat after that collision there with Vendrame. But he's expected to come back. But maybe not if they've got a 17-point lead. They're going to save him for game number 2, which incidentally is tomorrow. Nice basket, high off the glass there from Ishii. He's got a 3-pointer and that basket for 5 points. Jeff Gibbs. Gibbs inside. He's got the heft advantage over Kelly. And he scores. Vendrame calling out the play. 4 minutes gone here in the third. Active hands. Works there for Makoto Hiyajima. Hirose actually thought he had an easy beat to the basket. He's going to be replaced right now. As Yamauchi re-enters. McAdoo almost lost it. Recovers. That's going to be a jump ball, and it seems like it is possession arrow will show Brex. Butterfingers that time for McAdoo. They've got to clean things up, talking about Sunrockers Shibuya if they want to have any chance of getting back in this ball game. Ikaruga against Vendrame. Scott picks up his dribble. Kiejima gives it up to Ikaruga. Ikaruga's going to lose it. Kelly still looking for a three-point play. It's there. Ikaruga should have just stopped Ryan Kelly in his tracks, but this was just too easy. Ryan Kelly hoping that a three-point play such as that one can swing the tide in their favor. The bloody nose there for Rossiter. Comes up with a smile. He knew we were looking at him. Bang heads with Vendrame, not knowing Vendrame was there. Kelly completes a three-point play. He's got 10 points. More aggressive Ryan Kelly is what Shibuya needs. Almost a steal. Gibbs to Scott. And Scott will knock that one through. 16 points already for Josh Scott. Here, coach, the midway point, that's going to be a foul. Called on Nabe time. Hironori Watanabe, who's got 1-3 already. 32-year-old known for hitting his threes. Morizan is going to check in. He's got a 3 to his name as well. The rookie can really space the floor. He's had a few heady plays already here this season. Here's another one. Finding McAdoo. McAdoo just can't complete that play. Endo. Just pass the time. We'll give it up. Watanabe with a poor pass. Here's McAdoo. Gathers and puts it through. Utsunomiya Brex not taking anything for granted here. Coach Anzai calling this timeout. He doesn't want any momentum to go Sunrockers Shibuya's way. We'll be back for more action from the Brex Arena in just a bit. Coming off that timeout, let's see what the Brex are able to run. Watanabe gives it up. The give. Endo for 3. His fires. Jackson with the board. Here's Morizani. Poor pass. Endo, wait for his teammates. Trying to set it up. Nabe time! No! It's not a goal. Crank shot there. Give me a foul on Gibbs. He got entangled there with Charles Jackson. going to be his third foul. And that's why Ryan Ross is going to check in. Brex cannot allow Jeff Gibbs to pick up his fourth this early. Thrust right back into action. Here's Rossiter. It's really more to preserve Gibbs than anything else. Perfect play. Slam there for McAdoo. 10 points now. Here for McAdoo. Maybe he's been cut down to 12. Shibuya wants to get it down to 10. To 8 if they possibly can at the start of the fourth. Floater is not going to drop. Off and running once again. McAdoo asking for it. Doesn't get it. McAdoo. Gliding, will misfire. Jackson forcing the issue. And that might be a foul there on Josh Scott. Watch that last piece of action. And the foul, I think, will be called on Hiyajima. Hiyajima will take a seat. Coming in is Ikaruga. Utsunomiya with 14 fouls. Shibuya with 3. 3:26 remaining here in the third canto. On the line, Charles Jackson finally makes the free throw. I guess he likes this end better. Second's gonna come up short. Still having trouble with that 15-foot line. Ikaruga will find Peak. Peak the height scorer for both these squads. Gives it up to Endo. Rossiter now. Shot clock's at 7. Rossiter. Nice find. Endo for 3. Bang! That's Ikaruga. Moving and spacing the floor so well. They got the shooters in the corner. They attack the interior. And the set play is working so well here for Utsunomiya Brex. Jackson. Forcing the issue. We'll get that a drop. Charles Jackson now. Really starting to pick it up scoring-wise. Here in the third. Endo will lose it. Trying to push it forward. Ishii. No. Another lob pass. Finds McAdoo. This third quarter has been a high-scoring one for McAdoo. McAdoo already with 12 points. Lead is back down to 10. That's not going to drop for Peak. That's a poor foul. Coming from LJ Peak. That was out of frustration more than anything else. But that's going to mean free throws once again for Charles Jackson. Reminder there from Ryan Rosser telling his team, we're in the penalty. We can't give up any of these cheap fouls. It stops the clock. It allows Shibuya to come right back in this one. Haven't seen too much. Kai Taves. Usually sees heavy minutes. Another free throw miss. That's already 6 free throw misses for Charles Jackson here. And the fans inside the Brex Arena loving it. It's a split. They say they want to clean things up here on the floor as LJ Peak hit the floor. Lead is down to 9. 10 points already for Jackson. Jackson's got 10 points, 9 rebounds. McAdoo with 12 points. 2 rebounds. Ishii has contributed 8. They go to peak. He'll play point. Shibuya's going to pick up another foul. It's going to be Ishii. Ishii doesn't like it. He was all over LJ Peak there. Surprising that he's complaining. He's trying to get it back. Being denied by Ishii. He gets it. Kicks it out. Rossiter for 3! Yamauchi with the board. He's going to bring it up. McAdoo explodes to the basket. It's going to be a foul on Rossiter. Wanted to make sure there was no 3-point play. But that's 2 free throws here for McAdoo. Good foul there by Rossiter. He got 2 swipes in. 95 seconds remain here in the third. McAdoo makes the first. Cuts that lead down to 8. This is exactly what Coach Isa wanted. Bringing that lead down to a more manageable level. It was at 17 at one point in the third. McAdoo makes both. And the lead is down to 7. That's going to get the fans of Utsunomiya Brex a little bit off their seats and on their edges. Rossiter, it's a good matchup against McAdoo. We'll give it up. Peak. Peak attacks. Kicks it out. Ikaruga for 3. No. Offensive rebound. Peak will misfire. Rossiter is there. No. Multiple opportunities. Nothing. Ishii for 3. Short. McAdoo with a rebound, and Rossiter is going to pick up a foul. 2 more free throws here for James Michael McAdoo. That long rebound falling into the hands of McAdoo. Nothing Rossiter could do. That's 2 quick fouls on Ryan Rossiter here in the last 40 seconds. And cut this lead down even further. It's McAdoo. A little bit too strong. Only shooting 43% from the free throw line by the Sunrockers Shibuya. We've already missed 10 free throws. Ryan Kelly's going to check back in. He's going to bring out Jackson. And in comes Ryan. This is the closest that Shibuya has been for quite a while. That's that of the fans of the Brex. Up on their feet, chanting here. Missed opportunity. Yuchi thought he had an easy layup. Got denied though. The 36-year-old, not as quick as he used to be, but he's still making use of his entire 6'9" frame. Takeuchi hands it off. Rossiter for 3. Bang! That was big. They needed that one. That stops the bleeding, so to speak. A little over 30 seconds remain. Going for 2 for 1 here. Kelly up against Takeuchi. Kelly steps back, hits that 3, no! McAdoo defensive rebound. Turns and hits. stopping the action here. That will help out Utsunomiya because the game clock will stop running. Some questions all around. Both teams under penalty. 8.1 seconds remain here in the third. More than enough time for the Brex, but free throws here for LJ Peak. There must have been a technical foul. Definitely was a technical foul. McAdoo was not happy even after making that basket. Our officials just making sure that they've got everything in order. Our referees here for our first quarterfinal. We got referee Abe, referee Kano, and referee Hayasaki. So we're going to have a technical free throw here to be taken by LJ Peak. LJ Peak has yet to score in the third. Still yet to score. Good idea there from Coach Anzai to let him take that free throw to try to get him going. But he missed. Lead is still at 7. More than enough time here for Utsunomiya. Yejima might take this all the way. It does! And will get denied there by McAdoo. McAdoo stayed with him step for step. Watch it here. Elevated at the right time and came up with a block. 1.1 seconds. There's enough time for a catch and shoot. Peak will be fouled. That was a smart play from LJ Peak. Elevating, making sure there's a little bit of body contact. Shibuya doesn't like it. Watch it here. Flying through was Hirose. You can see the bewildered look on Kenta Hirose. But it's 3 free throws. They're just going to double check if the foul came before the game clock expired. And I think it did. But they just want to make sure. They're going to have to look at it from a couple of angles. That was a quick look. And so officially they say 3 free throws coming the way of LJ Peak. Well, he could get on the board here in the third. And they added 0.8 of a second. So enough for a heave for Shibuya on the other end. But all depends on the 3 free throws here for Peak. We can get this lead back to a more comfortable double digits at 10. Coach Rossiter there. Brian Rossiter rather. Checking with the referee about if the game clock of 0.8 is correct. First is good. No problem with the second as well. Third and final free throw here. Which could end scoring in the third canto. Peak makes all threes, got 19 points. McAdoo with a long throw. That won't count. Kelly made contact before he actually picked it up and turned around. 3 quarters done here at the Brex Arena. And it's a 10-point lead enjoyed by the hosts at 65-55. Welcome back to the final quarter here at the Brex Arena as we have our first quarterfinal match. B.LEAGUE playoffs coming your way here this Friday evening. Utsunomiya Brex hosting Sunrockers Shibuya. Charles Jackson pulling his way through, will miss. Roster with the rebound. Roster calling out the play. Hands it over to Scott. Roster. Gotta make their move now. Shot clock is down to 7. Taves in the ballgame. Rossiter to Taves. Taves with a 3. Misfires. Mendrame starting out here. 2-man game with Kelly. Expect Kelly to try to take over here in the 4th, as he always does. There he is attacking, stopping. Jared the foul, put it up. 2 free throws coming the way of Ryan Kelly. 48th pick in the draft of the NBA in 2013. Out of Duke University. That's a solid collegiate basketball program, so you know he's got a high basketball IQ. Kelly's first, maybe a bit too strong. No, it's going to drop. Getting the shooter's bounce there. The free throw line has not been kind here today. Already 10 misses. They're still within striking distance. Kelly will get both. Cut down to 8. Roster once again. Hovering on the outside. Expect to slide into the paint a little bit later on. Here's Pete. 2-man game with Scott. Pete almost lost it. Eventually does. Here's Kelly. Inside of Jackson and Taves with a duty foul. Good patience shown there by Ryan Kelly. And he saw they had a mismatch there with Jackson being guarded by Taves. Mendrame bumps it up, gets it right back. Mendrame with a long 2, hits! That's going to cut the lead back down to 6. We're down to 6 at the latter stage of the 3rd. Trying to go to Pete once again. Hands it off, Taves. To Rossiter. That's a 3-second violation called. Rossiter rattles that one through. Lead is back up to 8. We're going to have an exciting finish here at the Brex Arena. Glad you're joining us. Anthony Suntai with the call. Lead pass a little bit too high. That's going to be another turnover here for the visiting squad. We got 11 turnovers. Actually, not that bad considering they had so many in the first half alone. They've been able to clean that department up. Pete gets away inside. Exploding to the basket. Basket and 1 opportunity here for LJ Peak. He's got 21 markers. Watch it here once again. Nothing Sekino can do. That's when you've got to send a second defender to stop his progress towards the basket. The defense came up late and they paid the price. 3-point play here for LJ Peak. He's got 22 points and he ups the lead right back up to 11. Vendrame trying to orchestrate. Now Kelly. Kelly gives it up. Vendrame for 3. No. That's going to be an easy slam. And keeps them within striking distance once again. Taves says he'll bring it up himself. Taves still. Taves turning the corner. Finds Peak. Peak for three. Yes! LJ Peak with an explosion here in the fourth once again. He had a good first half. He was quiet in the third. But he's come up big here in the fourth period. His team up by 12 once again. 3.5 gone in the fourth and final period. Sticking with it is Vendrame. Vendrame now in double digits with 11 points. Taves. Taves hands it off. Scott will be fouled. Perfect setup there from Kai Taves. Watch it once again. Pocket pass. Scott gets hammered. 2 free throws now for Josh Scott. He's had his share of misses from the free throw line here today. Out is Tawatari. Scott easily makes that first. Second on the way. Makes both. Lead is back up to 12. Jackson. Hands it over to Ishii. Trying to look for Jackson inside. They can't find him. But getting away is Ishii. Ishii now in double digits as well with 10 points after that basket. Jeff Gibbs back in action. 3 fouls in all. Gibbs attacks. Almost lost it. Found himself a little bit too deep. And it's a turnover. 5 and 4. Can they take advantage? McAdoo. Slam there. Back-to-back dunks for Charles Jackson. Watch it once again. McAdoo drawing the defense, handing it off. Another slam from Charles. Utsunomiya Brex has shown the way here this entire night. Our very first quarterfinal B-League playoffs getting underway this Friday night. There's only been one tie at 5. And all throughout, Utsunomiya has led after that. They lead here by 8. They got their possession. Taves to Scott. Scott trying to carve out some space. Goes to the left hand, will miss. Charles Jackson with another rebound. Jackson's got 13 rebounds to go with his 14 points. They go back inside. Charles with a handoff. Ishii. Back to Jackson. Jackson will be fouled. Ooh. Jackson hit the backstop. And he hit it quite hard. Ooh. Watch it here. I'm not sure if he can catch it in this angle, but he had a lot of momentum on his way down. He's a bit shaken up. It's going to be an official timeout though, with 4:52 remaining. We'll check exactly how Charles Jackson is right after this break.
ノーマルファウルかスポーツマンライクファウルか確認を取りますので、判定が出ますまで今しばらくお待ちください。
And it seems like they're checking right now if that might be an unsportsmanlike foul. There are officials once again looking at the replays from various angles. Might just be a regular foul. Didn't seem like the defender pulled him down. But let's see. They're looking at it from multiple angles. We only saw it from one. Here's another angle. Let's see. I don't think there was that much of a pull down there from Ikaruga. We'll clear things up when we come back. We have an attendance of 2,201 fans here today at the Brex Arena. And they're cheering themselves hoarse. Trying to make Charles Jackson miss once again, and he did from the free throw line. Already multiple misses for Charles Jackson. 7 misses. Make that 8. And that 8 points is the deficit that Shibuya is facing. Under 5 minutes to play. So I guess Charles Jackson is good to go. McAdoo with a steal. That might be an unsportsmanlike foul here. Let's see what the call is against Endo. They're going to take a look at this one. It looked like an easy breakaway. Watch it here. Nice swipe from McAdoo. And Ishii was ahead. Really depends on how the officials will look at it. Sometimes they can just call this one a regular foul. You can hear Coach Isa telling his players, we got to make one big push here in the final 4:37. This game's still in the balance. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, and that just could tip the favors the visitors' way. Endo can't believe it, but under FIBA rules, they're strict on that. Makoto Hijima will check back in. Now Coach Anzai making sure he's got his stars on the floor for the final stretch. This the business end of this first quarterfinal for the B-League playoffs. Another miss. That is miss number 13 by the Shibuya squad. Well, that split will get them to within 7. And they got possession here. Endo's got to take a seat. I expect him back in a little bit. They need his outside sniping. He's been hot today. Inbound here for Watanabe. Watanabe gets it right back. Ishii inside to Jackson. Ishii thought about that three. Will bring it inside. Short, and that rebound will come to Rossiter. Not really the time to use clock. There's a lot of time still remaining. Taves. Taves still. Taves to Rossiter. Shot clock at 5. Does Rossiter know it? Rossiter makes a spin. Puts that one up. He had to. And the ball will stay in this end. Brand new 14 seconds for the host squad, Brex. Well, they used up practically the entire 24 seconds. Now got another 14 seconds. Baseline inbound. Ikaruga now. We'll give it up. Costly turnover. We'll see. McAdoo. We'll wait. There was a stop in the action. There must have been an inadvertent whistle. The referee's going to try to sort things out here. Looks like the shot clock is correct at 17 seconds. Well, definitely the ball will stay here with Shibuya. Coach Isa wants clarifications. So do we. Well, it's a confirmed steal and possession here. "17 seconds in the shot clock." Yamauchi is checked back in. Together with Vendrame. I'm surprised there's no Ryan Kelly here. Jackson attacks. Foul's going to be called there on Gibbs. That's going to be his 4th. And 2 free throws coming the way of Charles Jackson. Not quite sure he'd like to be on that free throw line though here today. He's been miserable there. Just for tonight though. That's the 4th foul on Gibbs. That's going to be a cue here for LJ Peak to come right back in. Another miss here. He can't believe it. 9 misses from the free throw line for Charles Jackson. Finally gets that one to drop. He's got 15 points. Could easily have had 20 if he made half of those misses. Foul's going to be called on Vendrame and Shibuya. That's going to be their third. They're not getting the penalty. Brex already in the penalty with more than 3 minutes to go here in this encounter. Third personal foul on Vendrame. Coach Isa asking for a switch. He finds Hiyajima. Hiyajima out. Rossiter thought about it. Rossiter for three. Will miss. Hiyajima with a rebound. Perfectly timed jump for Makoto Hiyajima. Vendrame was boxing out. But Hiyajima with that last second leap. And the next foul for Shibuya will send Utsunomiya to the line. Out to Peak. Gonna try to use some clock here. Perfect handoff. Scott there with a slam. 20 points for Josh Scott. And an assist for LJ Peak. Gotta go inside. Again, still no Ryan Kelly here. Drop step. Not gonna work. Rossiter comes up big defensively. Three on the way. This could be the dagger. No. Vendrame with the rebound. Vendrame for a three of his own. Misfires. Jackson with a putback. Lead is just at 6. More than enough time for them to get back in it. And a foul is going to be called there on McAdoo. He can't believe it. He just got in the way of Rossiter. And he continues to draw at the referee. And here comes Ryan Kelly in place of McAdoo. Rossiter now on the line for 2 free throws. There's Kelly. Now it's Jackson who's replaced. Rossiter's first. Easily knocks that down. Ryan Rossiter. Good numbers here. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Naturalized player of the Japanese national squad. He is part of the 32-man lineup for the FIBA Asia qualifiers that will be held in the Philippines. Entering too early is McAdoo. That's going to be another free throw here for Rossiter. That could prove to be a costly mistake there for McAdoo. And Rossiter knocks that one through. Lead is back up to 8. At the controls. Now Vendrame can't turn the corner. Finds Kelly. Kelly up against Hiyajima. Elevates. Comes up short. Another rebound here for Rossiter. Working towards a triple-double here. Rossiter asking for a pick. Actually, handed it off to Endo. Rossiter stepping on the line. He's going to miss that long too. And here's Yamauchi and company. We've got to get into their offense quickly. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, the final 2 minutes of our first quarterfinal for the year 2020-2021. Vendrame, 3, no. Ishii with the rebound, gets it back. We go inside of McAdoo. McAdoo forces the issue and hits, asking for a foul. He's got to be careful. He's got 20 points, and he also has 1 technical. Ijima. Now to Rossiter. Rossiter kicks it out. Peak inside. Finds Rossiter. Basket and 1. That's a big play coming from Utsunomiya Brex. Handoff. Rossiter was there. Lead is back up to 8. And one more free throw here for Ryan Rossiter. Rossiter now in double digits, scoring-wise. He's got 8 rebounds, 7 assists. They're still not out of the woods yet. But Shibuya needs to get into their offense quickly and then come up with some stops. Charles Jackson in, replacing McAdoo. To give them more daylight. Rossiter will miss. Lead still at 8. Under a minute to be played here in our first quarterfinal. Vendrame looking for space. Picks up his dribble, goes to Kelly. Kelly's got to make his move. Nice tap there from Rossiter. There's a switch. Kelly for 3. It's a miss, but once again, Charles Jackson's there for the rebound. The lead's been cut down to 6. They need a stop though. And Rossiter is going to make sure. Nope. They're going to play the foul game now. Going to try to just extend this game. Coach Isa off his seat. And very quickly asked for the foul. Right now still a 2-possession ball game. Could be 3. So you can see Shibuya's strategy of trying to just extend this game, lengthen the game. And they're hoping that they get some misses. Rossiter just missed earlier. He's got 2 free throws coming his way here. Just one will make it a 3-possession ball game. It's there. 12 points now for Rossiter. LJ Peak leading all scorers. He's got 25 points. Josh Scott with 20. But almost at a triple-double here is Ryan Rossiter. Bring the lead back up to 8. It's there. No timeout going to be called here by Shibuya. No, they're going to see for time here. We need a quick 3. Let's see if they can get that right after this break.
Let's go, BLEAGUE!
Things looking good for Utsunomiya Brex here with 37.2 seconds remaining. They've got an 8-point lead. There's still some fight coming from Shibuya. Let's see what Coach Isa drew up here. They gotta save as much time as they can. Vendrame puts it up. And a foul's gonna be called on Gibbs. That's it. His day's done. That's his 5th. He's trying to say he stayed away. Let's see. He went there on the switch. And you can see he was trying to go for a swipe. His day's done. Big free throws here coming to Leo Vendrame. Trying to get this down to 5. Cool, calm, and collected there is Leo. Even if he makes all free throws though, still a 2-possession ball game. They're going to have to come up with a foul. But only 3 seconds chopped off the game clock. So that's good news for Shibuya. Third on the way. Makes all 3. They're going to need to be able to come up with a steal. If they don't, they've got a foul. Rossiter gets it inside, finds Ikaruga. Well, they try to take the ball away from the hands of LJ Peak and Josh Scott. Free throw shooting here for Utsunomiya Brex today is at 73%. They've hit 14 out of 19. That's an exceptional clip when you look at the shooting clip of Shibuya. 13 out of 27. Actually, check that, 15 out of 29. So just 51%. 14 misses for Shibuya. Ikaruga trying to make this another 3-possession game. Second drops, and Liddy's back up to 7.
Timeout, Shibuya.
And again, Coach Isa will call his final timeout. We'll be back for more from the Brex Arena here this Friday evening. Good evening and welcome back to the Brex Arena for the B.LEAGUE playoffs. It's Utsunomiya Brex up against the Sunrockers Shibuya. Anthony Sintai with the call. Glad you're joining us for our very first quarterfinal match. The playoffs beginning right here, right now. 3-pointer drops! 25.8 seconds remain. It's a 4-point lead. Rossiter trying to get it in. Finds Ikaruga. Ikaruga got hammered. No foul was called. Eventually, they called the foul when they get it past the timeline. It would be nice to see that replay. Everything happened so fast. But LJ Peak will be heading to the line. Still a 2-possession ball game here. Nice quick 3. That's going to be the 4th foul on Ishii. Ryan Kelly making contact there to the face of Ikaruga. Referees missed that one, but they'll call the foul on Ishii. Now Shibuya's gotta hope for some misses. And the referees are going to take a look at this one. Once again, our referees for this match: Referee Abe, Referee Kano, and Referee Hayasaki. Yamauchi drains that three. That got his teammates off their seats. But now they're going to need some help, though, from the Brex squad. Not quite sure if they're taking a look at the missed call that they had on Ryan Kelly on the slap in the face. That's a big call. That is a huge call here. And they're going to say it's an unsportsmanlike foul on Ishii, which is 2 free throws and ball possession. That's essentially game. Especially if Brex makes it 2 free throws. That's a big call. At such a crucial stage of the match. Peak, short in the first though. Second is good. Lead back up to 5. Now they're going to try to go for a steal. If they don't, they're going to have to force a foul once again. And with 2 free throws, he's going to make it another 3-possession ball game. That call was huge. Rossiter finds Peak. Peak will be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Hirose. Fourth personal foul there on Kenta. He'll be replaced though. Offensive, defensive substitutions being done here in the last couple of seconds. Vendrame back in. And now it's a 6-point lead. Could be a 3-possession ball game once again with another free throw here. Shibuya is going to have to race up. Get a quick 3. Leads at 7. Vendrame. Double. Wasting a lot of time. Kelly to Vendrame. Vendrame. Yamauchi for 3. Yes! But 10 seconds remain. It's a 4-point lead. They get it inside. They get the steal. They almost had a steal, but a foul is going to be called on Vendrame. Yamauchi with the steal. But the foul came first. Watch it here. When Hijima made the turn, he lost possession, but he got fouled by Vendrame. And Vendrame will hit the showers. They would surely want to challenge that play, but there is no challenge here in the B League. That was close. Makoto Hijima, 30-year-old shooting guard for the Japanese national squad, makes that first here for Brex. And it's a 6-point lead now. Might be enough time to get one more 3-pointer in. Yamauchi. No foul is going to be called. They're going to stop the clock with 1.6 seconds remaining. Morizane. Actually, that was a useless foul. The outcome has been settled. Utsunomiya Brex will take game number 1 of this best-of-3 quarterfinal series. Josh Scott now on the line for the finishing touches. With that free throw, he's got 21 points to go with 11 rebounds. But a big explosion offensively by LJ Peak with 28 points. Scott makes both. Still trying to get a score here, but they don't have to. This is not the regular season. There is no quotient system. It's a Game 1 victory here for Utsunomiya Brex as they take this 92-84 over Sunrockers Shibuya. Fans happy about this win. But really, for Shibuya, they've got to go back, practice those free throws. They had 14 missed free throws here today, and they lose by 8. Most of the free throw misses came from Charles Jackson. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays back a little bit more for a few more free throws. But they made a game out of it. They made it close, but in the end, Utsunomiya Brex takes game number 1. We're now going to be hearing from Coach Ryuzo Anzai in a bit. That's exactly what Coach Anzai wanted. A victory here to start off their playoff campaign. Utsunomiya Brex had the best record in the league with 49 wins, 11 losses, and they pick up their first victory here in the playoffs.
チャンピオンシップのクォーターファイナル、重要なゲーム1。本日の1試合を通じて集中したプレーを見せ、見事勝利をつかみ取りました。試合を振り返っていかがでしょうか。
本当に選手たちはこの2週間しっかり準備して今日のゲームに備えてたんで、本当にチャンピオンシップはもう勝つことしかもう重要じゃないと思ってるんで、もう勝ったことが今日の結果で一番良かったと思います。はい。
それでは明日の試合に向けての意気込みをお願いいたします。
はい、明日もホームでできますし、皆さんとブレックスネーションでもう一回勝って、セミファイナルに進みたいと思いますので、もう一試合一緒に戦ってください。よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
Coach Anzai started by saying that the players did a great job preparing for this game, and they've been preparing for 2 weeks. And he's just glad that they picked up the victory here in front of their hometown fans. They worked so hard all throughout the regular season just to be able to get home court advantage, and they took advantage, winning game number 1 here at the Brex Arena. He ended up by saying, "We will try to win tomorrow and advance to the semifinals. Please continue to support us." So we expect an even bigger crowd here tomorrow. Here now is Josh Scott.
They're a good team, so we knew they were going to come out aggressive, so we just tried to match their aggression. We came out with the win, and then so just happy, at the end of the day, we got the win.
渋谷さんは本当にいいチームだというのは分かっていたので、彼らの激しさを上回れるだけの激しさを持ってプレーしないといけないなと思ったので、まず一戦しっかり、ゲーム1取れてよかったです。
ただいまほやほやのスタッツが手元に届きまして、スコット選手本日は22得点の12リバウンドの大活躍でございました。それでは明日の試合に向けての意気込みを最後にいただきたいと思います。
We're just going to try to improve upon today, come out hard and aggressive, and hopefully come out with another win for you guys.
しっかり一戦一戦、これからもさらに成長していきたいと思いますので、しっかり明日も勝てるように頑張りたいと思います。
ありがとうございました。40番のジョシュ・スコット選手にお話を伺いました。では続きまして9番遠藤選手にお話を伺います。まずは勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
なんといっても
And now we're gonna have
遠藤選手のプレーのハイライト。
8秒のオーバータイムを取ったところじゃないで
Yasuke
しょう
Endo, 31-year-old.
か。ガッツ
He's
ポ
a
ーズも
defensive
出てたと
monster,
思
but
いますが
he had
そうですね、とっさに出て
3 threes here today.
素晴らしかったですね。
So he
皆
showed
さ
that
ん
he's got a shooting touch as well. Finishing with 9 points.
本日の試合振り返っていかがですか。
そうですね、最初からエナジーあるディフェンスが自分たちの持ち味だと思ってるんですけど、最初から出せて自分たちのリズムにできたのが、勝利につながったかなと思います。
そして2シーズンぶりのチャンピオンシップホームアリーナの雰囲気、今日いかがですか。
やっぱ最高の雰囲気で、チャンピオンシップを、試合できて本当に嬉しく思ってます。ありがとうございます。
では最後に明日の試合へ向けての意気込みをお願いしたいと思います。
Not surprisingly, Yasuke Endo said, "Our energy and defense was outstanding, which greatly contributed to the win." And he led that defensive charge. And he said that he was very happy to be able to play in such a great atmosphere, and why not? We had 2,200 fans packing it in here at the Brex Arena. We cannot end the evening without hearing from LJ Peak, who led all scorers to 28 points. He also had 5 rebounds and 2
まずは
assists.
勝利おめでとうございます。
Thank you. Thank you.
今日のピーク選手はすごかった。28得点の活躍です。試合を振り返っていかがですか。
Just feel good. Just want to come out, get another win tomorrow.
とてもいいパフォーマンスができてよかったと思います。明日ももう一試合、もう一勝できるように頑張りたいと思います。そんなに話してました今。意訳しました。そういうふうに気持ちも含めてが入ってる。やはりこのチャンピオンシップに向けて集中力今日すごかったんじゃないですか。
Yes.
ちょっと和訳を訳していただきます。
ブレックスとして初めてのチャンピオンシップなので、やっぱりすごく集中力を持って臨めたと思います。
Well, LJ Peak is a man of a few words.
こもってたのは皆さん分か
All
り
he
ますよ
said
ね。
was yes.
はい
I think he wants to get back into the locker room, get some rest, because they've got another tough match tomorrow. As early as now, we'd like to invite everybody tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Thank you all for coming out. Just want to see you guys
Japanese
tomorrow.
time.
Hopefully we get another win. Thank you.
今日も会場に
6
集
p.m.
まってくださって皆さんありがとうございました。明日も
Manila
皆
time.
さんと一緒にもう一度できるように頑張っていきたいと思いますので、明日も応援よろしくお願いします。
ということで本日28
You want to get some rest? We got another tough encounter tomorrow.
それではチャンピオンシップクォーターファイナルゲーム1を勝
And
利
as
いた
they
しま
call
した
it here in the B.LEAGUE, the championships have just begun.
明日も勝利しましょう。
Playoffs beginning here today. And we saw our first quarterfinal, and Utsunomiya Brex winning over Sunrockers Shibuya. And they lead 1-0 in this best-of-3 affair. Players want to be able to get back into the locker room quickly, and they can start preparing for tomorrow's game. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19 protocols, Brex Arena can't be filled to the rafters. Definitely more fans would have wanted to be able to come in here, but at 50% capacity, you can see those empty seats. Those are empty for a reason. But more than a handful still wanted to come over here, but could not be accommodated inside the Brex Arena. But those that have made it inside are happy because their team has just taken a 1-0 lead in this very short best-of-3. There's Peak starting off scoring quickly. Got the first 2 points of the ball game. Josh Scott's going to get the second basket. That gave them a 4-0 lead early on. And that was a lead they will never relinquish. Vendrame started scoring for his squad with a 3. But he cooled off. And eventually fouled out in this encounter. Ryan Kelly. didn't get off to a good start. But a lot of times that we've covered him this conference, you can see what he did was he would let his teammates do the scoring early, and then he'll try to take over in the second half. Wasn't able to do that here though. They had his number. Ishii there with a shot. Endo with one of his 3 threes. He's in there playing tough defense, but if you leave him that open, he'll make you pay. Steal there from Peak. And he takes it all the way through. Peak would finish with 28 points. McAdoo coming off the bench like he always does, came up with a slam early. It was actually a very slow first period. 18 points for Brex, 14 for Shibuya. And things started to pick up in the second period. Gibbs with an almost steal, gave it up there with an errant pass. It's a 4-point lead enjoyed by Brex. After the first, Jackson carving out space in the second canto. But Iejima finally slowly getting back his form, coming off that injury. And the national team stalwart showing the way there offensively. Nabetime hits his only 3. But Jackson with an acrobatic shot there, but he just missed too many free throws. Not just in the first half, but even in the second half. Rossiter, his only basket of the first half. Crashing the boards was LJ Peak there with a save and got them another possession. But it was really that effort that showed the way here. Endo with his second 3. The half would end with a 12-point margin enjoyed by Utsunomiya Brex, 43-31. Endo hits another 3. You'd think they'd mark him, especially after he made 2 earlier. Here's Rossiter, being patient once again, waiting till the last minute to hand off. Rossiter, excellent numbers. He had 7 assists. Ishii with a good night offensively. Gibbs had his score as well. Steal there from McAdoo. Wasn't too happy. He got a technical foul there after that made basket. McAdoo with back-to-back slams at one point. Got them to within 6. But the patience here being shown by Ikaruga and company as he hit that 3 off another assist. And now Rossiter says, I can hit the 3 as well. I just choose not to. I want to give my teammates a chance to score as well. Third period ended with a 10-point lead for Brex at 65-55. And then Yamauchi got hot. They brought the lead back down to 6. But again, LJ Peak coming up big. 3-point play opportunity there, free throw which he made. Vendrame with a miss. And another offensive rebound and put back by Charles Jackson. But definitely he'd want those free throws back. Taves with an assist. Taves hardly played here today. Normally averages about 15 minutes. Played less than 10 here today. But was able to contribute to this win. Another slam there by Jackson. Excellent play there by the imports of Utsunomiya Brex. Got them another lead here. Yamauchi hit 2 free throws in the last 2 minutes, which got it close, but in a free throw shooting contest, coming away with a win was Utsunomiya Brex, winning this one 92-84 as we break down the numbers. Sunrockers Shibuya actually shot better from 2-point distance, 58% to 51%. From 3-point distance, it was a different story, but just one more made three for Utsunomiya Brex. But the free throw numbers, that could be one of the key points. 23 made free throws as compared to just 16 made free throws when both these teams were awarded essentially the same number of shots from the free throw line. 30 here for Shibuya, 29 for Brex. Turnover numbers, not too far apart. In fact, at the end of the day, Brex had one more turnover. So Sunrockers Shibuya was able to clear that up. And the points in the paint suddenly, after a big lead and a big margin, after the first 2 quarters, they were able to come up stronger in the third and fourth quarter to tie things up. 44 apiece. Points in the paint. Rebounding, it's +6 for Utsunomiya. But the assist story is +6, 22 assists to 16 in favor of Utsunomiya Brex. So they got a lot of better shots, and they made it. Here we have the leading scorers. 28 points for Peak, 22 for Josh, and Rossiter would finish with 13. McAdoo would finish with 20 to lead the scorers for the losing squad. 19 points here for Charles Jackson and 14 for Leo Vendrame. Rossiter is going to have 8 rebounds, 5 rebounds there for McAdoo. Peak with 5 assists. And you got 2 assists here for Leo Vendrame. But these 2 squads will go at it again tomorrow at this very same time. 7 in the evening, Japan time, 6 in the evening, Philippine time, for game number 2 of this best of 3 quarterfinal series. We do invite you for that one. Both these teams will slug it out once again. Sunrockers Shibuya looking to even things up and force a game 3, which is scheduled for Monday, if necessary. We'll find out tomorrow if you're going to have a game. You don't normally have B.LEAGUE games on a Monday. We also don't normally have games on a Friday, but the playoffs began here tonight. And coming away with a win were the home squad, Utsunomiya Brex, winning this one with a score of 92-84. Catch us for more B.LEAGUE action tomorrow. This has been Anthony Sutay. Thanks for joining us as we take a look at the brackets. Those are the matches that we're going to be having ahead. It's going to be a full weekend of B.LEAGUE basketball for the next couple of days. Take a look at your favorite teams and see who they're up against. And we promise to bring you game number 1 of the Ryukyu Golden Kings. That's going to be tomorrow. That's going to be at noon. And at 6 in the evening, we've got game number 2 of the Utsunomiya Brex up against the Sunrockers Shibuya. In behalf of everybody here from the B.LEAGUE, this is Anthony Sutay saying thanks for joining us. Join us tomorrow for 2 games coming your way. Till then, good night, take care, God bless.